Okay, so we're heading into day 2 of the parkour training, and I'm going to do the same exercises that I did yesterday. Lauren's still sleeping, so I don't think she's going to be with us on this part of the video. And I'm going to try to show some of the exercises that I didn't include in our video yesterday, so you can get a view of some of the pain that I'm enduring in all areas. And so we're going to do some of those exercises. We'll capture some of those that I didn't get to capture on the video yesterday. And then hopefully this afternoon, if I get some free time, I'd like to get out and we can start to do some beginning vaults, and we'll be able to do some maybe beginning rolls. Okay, stay with me. So one of the things that I quickly realized yesterday is I don't have to be out in the freezing cold in late December doing these exercises. I could do them inside. I don't know why I didn't clue into that. It was freezing. But nonetheless, gave us a good understanding of what's out there. I think obviously when I'm going to do the rolls and I'm going to do the vaults and stuff, I'll go outside. But these other exercises you can just do inside of your house. A good workout. Well, at least I could do 2 this time rather than last time I was spent at 1. Okay. 5. That 5 came like a million times better than the 5 yesterday. So I think this is all about perseverance. I could be wrong, but the perseverance will turn into the pleasure because we'll get to do the fun parts of the parkour after the warm-up exercises. Fun. Now we're going into, forget the name, but I'll get it for you. Okay, this is the Kong hop. I keep on forgetting to mention what this one is. So it's like sort of like hopping like a bunny. We'll see how it goes. Okay, with this Kong hop, I found at the beginning I was stretching out my hands too far and I was feeling in my shoulders. So what I did is I took smaller ones. So I just spread my fingers out here and I just did smaller ones. When I did smaller ones, it just felt much better. I didn't feel the pain on my body. So that might be something for those that are beginning like me to try out. That's what's mentioned in the exercise videos. Okay, so I'm doing this, and as I'm doing this, I'm really using a new Canon EOS R with a 15 to 35 RF L series lens. It's beautiful, but I'm doing this to try this all out, and I'm looking for these great shots. And I'm going, man, I can't do these shots here because like we're normal. It's like it's after Christmas and everything is everywhere. But then I'm like, it's sort of horrible when we can't be normal on things. So normally like we're pretty clean, but like every house we've got to be normal. So I'm gonna do my headstand in not the most aesthetic of a backdrop, but at least it's real. I think that's what counts. All right. Okay. Oh, sorry, my family's still sleeping, if that's why I'm speaking so low. Let's try this out again. I think the key to this is start out on your hand. Don't try to lift from a headstand to a handstand because it's just too much. It's like doing a full pull-up. And so I'm gonna try to do it just from get my arms locked in, and then I'm gonna go from there. There you go. feel it right in my back. That didn't feel that good. Like, it didn't feel bad, it just didn't feel good. So I've got to take a look and see what I'm not doing right. Whew. It looks easier in the videos. So I sort of figured out what the issue was, why I was feeling the strain in my back. It's because my back was taking all the pressure of my body going up the wall. So what I did is I put my one leg up and I drove it straight up, and that allowed my leg to take the pressure rather than my back. So I just held it for a bit, so hopefully I can hold it for a bit more. But I'll do it again, and hopefully this might be able to help some people. So I hope you saw my leg drive up there, and I felt no pressure in my back whatsoever. So hopefully in a couple of days we'll see a headstand rather than that, but that's okay. Bit by bit, every bit counts. See the vision in your head, and then you just go towards it. Fantastic. So this next one is the half vault, and I should have something a little bit higher, but I don't think just saw something higher. Okay, let's do this. I was gonna do the couch, but I think we're gonna do a little bit of a furniture move here so we can get something higher. Okay, so moved a chair that was a little bit higher, and we can get some good half vaults in. So the half vaults, it's basically as if we're going to go in, mount a wall, but we're just doing the first part of it. So again, this is all from Ronnie Stunts. I don't want to take any original credit for it. I'm just the guy working it out in the first instances here. Yeah, it's good. You get used to landing on the balls of your feet, and you get this feeling in your shoulders. Like, it's fantastic shoulder workout. And what else was it? Yeah, I think that those two, and you start to feel all this in your core. So, like, I think for anybody that's over 40 and you haven't been doing strength training a lot and you're bored of doing just stuff in front of your TV, this is great because you get something where you get to have a focus on, like, this objective. And it's it's sort of like playing sports. It's more interesting, I think, to burn calories when you're in the middle of a game than when you're just doing it for the sake of doing it. So let's go on to stride jumps. Here we go. No, okay. So we didn't catch the stride jumps yesterday, but pretty straightforward. Just pretend you're as light as a feather and dance along. There we go. Okay, I think I just did like 5 of those stride jumps back and forth. Now we're going to Pilo jumps. So this is the area where Lauren gave me like an invaluable piece of advice yesterday, and that was to picture where you want to jump to. As I was doing this, I was exhausted. I didn't want to do it. I was like, I just didn't want to do it. And then once it became a game where there was a goal to it, I enjoyed it. And I couldn't believe it that when I set my my mind on hitting a certain mark, I could actually jump further than what I thought it was going to be. So set a mark in your mind of where you want to jump to, and then do these Pilo jumps. They're just basically I'll just show you. Well, don't do it on socks on a floor like this. The carpet's okay, but socks a little bit dangerous. But another little tip is land on the ball of your feet, not on your heels or your flat foot, because it'll jar your foot. And I'm sort of picking up from some of the tips with parkour
So everything is about the ball of your feet. So a good time to practice it now. Okay, have fun. So probably about the third set in, I could start to feel that at the back of my Achilles and my ankles, and I'm going, I think I'm gonna stop on that one. Let it rest. If you're just doing this for the first time, you haven't been doing these types of exercises, make sure you check in with your body and let your body be the gauge. There's no doubt you gotta push it, but never to this place where your body's telling you something different. So I only did 3 rounds of that. Oh no. We're going to the dreaded pistol squats. Brutal, brutal, brutal. But they're good. This is where like my hamstring was seizing yesterday. Okay, cool. Let's go take a look at these.
Okay. So on Ronnie Stunts, he's there with one leg doing these squats on a rail. Someday, but not today. I definitely found that it was beneficial to be using this. I could get the full extension of what I was looking to accomplish. So let's use our right leg as a primary leg. We're gonna kick this leg out, and we're gonna go down. 1. Oh. And I'm horrible. I don't have flexibility. So down another. And using this. If I had to do this just without my arm, I don't know. Let me try. Yeah, I can't even get down all the way. My knee's not strong enough. But I'm sure after doing several of these, I don't know. Let me go back a little bit more. After doing several of these for a couple of weeks, I'll be able to do that. And then whether I'll have the core to be able to balance and do that on a rod, I don't know. Yesterday, let me tell you, the first time, this is a killer. I imagine the second time is too. I'm not feeling the pain now, but I'll probably feel it afterwards. Okay, I'll just switch up the leg for this. Yeah, yesterday, this is the one that was seizing. Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel yesterday's pain still there. Okay, so that's the dreaded pistol squat. I'm gonna do some more. Again, I think one of the things to look for is to make sure that you're conscientious where your body is. I felt my left leg, even though it was burning from yesterday, had a lot more strength in it. I felt a lot of pressure on my right leg, again with that Achilles. So I'm just not pushing it on that one. We'll let it build up, and yeah, hopefully I'm relatable for some of you people out there. Some people are gonna be smoking by me, and some might be feeling more pain, but either way, we can all do it. There you go. Okay, we're gonna do a little hanging from the bars here. I'm gonna get my gloves. Always good to get the gloves. And hanging, and you can't see me. I'm gonna do the pull-ups now. Okay, 1 pull-up. Two pull-ups. Two pull-ups. That's good. One day there's gonna be 10, there's gonna be nothing to it, but today that's not the day. But today there's almost 2. Cool. I don't know what the other thing is. I'm gonna catch the other part of the pull up on this shot, so catch it in a little bit later in the shot. Hanging it. I love doing that. It feels like you're a kid hanging off a branch. Okay, so this is bar dips or wall dip. I must admit, I don't think I have like exactly the right scenario, but I'm gonna manufacture it here. But it's probably better to do it on something lower than what I'm doing, but I'm not gonna go and figure something out. I can go do it on the playground afterwards. So here we go.
That's really good. That's really good for the shoulders. I'm too tired, I can't do it anymore. That's okay. That's what being a beginner is about.
Hopefully this afternoon, if I get some free time, I'd like to get out and we can start to do some beginning vaults, and we'll be able to do some maybe beginning rolls. Okay, stay with me. Thanks.